Hey YouTube, I'm coming at you with another video. Now what I got for you today is a My Hero Academia chapter 229 and 230 review. Without anything holding us back, let's just get into this review. So chapter 229, I don't know the exact name of the chapter, but I'll just tell you and so forth. So Skeptic, it has the quirk of the shadow puppet. He shadow puppeted Twice's quirk to make clones of himself. So basically Twice taking off his own mask. They remove his mask. He pleases himself, no, because remember, Twice feels like he burned without his mask on. Earlier in the story, Toga put on, since half his face was revealed, Toga wrapped it around him so he wouldn't feel burnt. Remember, everybody in the League of Villains are insane. Destro informs Brocker. Brocker is the guy they're holding captive there at Metal Liberation Army headquarters, and that Skeptic is using his abilities to make puppets and is controlling Twice's clones. Of course, he's Twice is without his mask, it's cold, I can't stand it. Brocker gave the data about Twice's weakness, his physiological. Twice is being Twice is being held down while Destro is saying this. And the clones are harming Toga, so the clones of himself made by Skeptic, Skeptic using his quirk, is torturing Toga. I think she regained conscious and then kind of doing something with her head, so they're holding her. Twice is please stop, no. Twice is losing his sense of what's going on. He's by the way, his name is Bubai Gawara. It's just easier to call him Twice. And then we get cutbacks to when Bubai Gawara Twice was a little younger, and he was. So I'm glad with these recent chapters we've gotten some backstory on the League of Villains and where they came from, because it's really informative. So whenever he was 16, he ran over a man. Of course he blamed the man. It's oh, the man jumped in front of me. I was just writing the speed limit. Of course they didn't believe that. Bubai Gawara was alone. He was getting caught up in villainous activities, kind of with every League of Villain member. His parents died when he was in middle school. So unfortunate. And he asked someone where did it go, where did it go wrong? He didn't ask somebody. Somebody asked him when he was on a roof during his flashback. Where did it go wrong with you? They were just conversating, and the guy said, oh, I know, it was when you was born. That was the mistake. Twice has made numerous mistakes. He's even cloned himself. He can't even trust himself, because, on a panel, he said that, he made clones of himself, but they, killed each other and battled each other, so he saw that, and it kind of messed him up mentally. And that, because of the shame of that, just shame of doing everything, that's why he covers his face, because he's just ashamed. Basically, he's ashamed of himself. That's why he covers himself. And, he became an infamous villain because, his doppelgangers, or his clones, went around spelling villainous activities throughout the city. Robbing banks, grand theft, whatever you want to call it. And then... And, another guy told him that Criminal Group wants him. I like Twice's ability. It's very, very useful. And it says in the manga as well that his quirk is useful. So, Twice escapes from his clones of himself made by Skeptic. Well, we're back into the present. But due to Skeptic clones, they got him again. And, they kind of, break his arms and legs. So, they went... So, his arms and legs are broken. Twice is not only broken physically, but he's also broken mentally. I guess you can say he's having a real mental breakdown at this point. Because, think about if you were in a situation. You're already mentally screwed up in the head. You just got your legs and arms broken. You just see one of you call your family, Toga, getting harmed, and she just got, and she's all bloody. So, yeah, Twice is getting kind of tortured here. Twice is always ran away from pain, and I've always hid myself, but he needs to protect Toga. He needs to like show them what he's got. You know, like he needs to stop running away. He needs to protect his family. And like he still has a favor he needs to give to Shigaraki. You know, Shigaraki kind of gave him a home with the League of Villains, so like Twice is on the move. So that about wraps up. That about wraps up 229. Let's move on to 230, which I kind of like this chapter more than 229. So we kind of got another explanation of Twice's quirk. His quirk is double. He can create clones or multiply objects, but clone 2 is weaker than 1. Say if Twice made box 1 and box 2. Box 2 is weaker than box 1. If box 1 is destroyed, box 2 can't. Whoops. Sorry about that. Let me just adjust that. There we go. So box 2 can't exist. It's pretty simple if you don't overthink it. Well, it's like box 1 disappears, box 2 disappears. It's just a thing. So Twice, you know, he apologizes for not being able to return the favor to Shigaraki, so he's going to do that. He like spawns a bunch of clones of himself and called it Sad Man's Paradise. So this isn't like a couple of clones. This isn't like a clone circle. No, this is like a freaking like a pack a wave of clones he just made of himself. You know, he's wrecking the joint. And Rita Retro is surprised that Twice got over his trauma. He's like, I'm surprised you actually did get over this. He said, Skeptic, it's rare for you to actually fail. And Skeptic's like, fail? What do you mean? He's playing right into my plan. And Brocker kind of chimed in on all of this. Brocker says that they have lost in the numbers. But Redestra says, but they have quality. They have more quality than League of Villains. And then Apocrypha, I think that's his name. I feel like that's the name of the ice guy that's fighting Dobby right now. I'm not sure if it is, but like, we cut back to Dobby's fight. Apotheria shoots his ice at Dobby. Dobby kind of charges up his blue flames and kind of shoots it at him too. It's just, I like this fight. Mr. Compress is still like watching all of this. Mr. Compress wants Dobby's help, but Dobby points like, have him help you. And it's just like a bunch of freaking Twice's clones, and just like, Dobby's just like, have him help you. I'm kind of dealing with my fight right now, so Mr. Compress, please, you get help from him. And then, like Twice's clones are like, we're here to help, don't worry, I'm here, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. They have their own little mindset and stuff. So it's fun looking at Twice's quirk, because, like, stuff like that. Mr. Compress asks, like, what happened to his trauma? And Twice's like, I destroyed it with the power of love and courage. Mr. Compress says, it sounds like a love story. He's like, this sounds like a fairy tale story. Like, bro, really love and courage. Yeah. And like, Twice like, I have friends I want to protect. So yeah. Mr. Compress says stop to the double gangers and says that Geekin has like an hour and 5 minutes to wake up. He kind of like warns them. He's like, remember, Geekin has like a little bit over an hour to wake up, so you might want to and then so Twice's copies are now heading to the destination. And then Apocrypha, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. He can control the temperature of ice. And he can he can levitate himself with ice. He can control the temperature to see if it's hot ice or cold ice. Stuff like that, And he says, and the Mental Liberation Army determines the strength of your special ability, not just simply powering up. So basically, like, Apothria's special ability is he can control the temperature of its ice and levitate the ground. It's just not like raw power. It's like you can be creative with your quirk to make it really, really strong. That's what the Mental Liberation Army does. Now, Apothria lifts the amounts of ice, like a bunch of ice are coming up. And then, remember, he's still floating. Apothecary says Dabi can't stand on his own flames. His skin is burning. Something awakens Tamachio. That about ends the reveal. Yep, Tamachio has woken up an hour and 5 minutes earlier early schedule. So he's woken up. So yeah, things probably gonna go down. So let me know what you thought of this review. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. I'm signing out. Hit that gray bell to be notified and then subscribe to my channel.